Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a quick review of Vanish issue number 1, which just came out today at the time of this recording from Image Comics. It's done by Donny Cates on writing, and the artwork is by Ryan Stegman. This creative team coming back together after a really long time not having published anything. The last actual comic they published together was, I think, Venom 200 a few months back. I want to say almost a year ago. They're finally reuniting for a creator-owned title, so they've got full creative freedom. They can do whatever they want now. And I'm going to be giving you guys my non-spoiler, really quick review here, just giving you my initial thoughts on this first issue. What I will say though, they give you some good quality in here. Basically, you have a cardstock cover, which is always really nice. It makes it easier to preserve your comics. And then you get 30 pages for $4, which is like 10 extra pages pretty much than what you might expect. Now that we've got that out of the way though, let's talk about the actual writing and artwork. And like I said, non-spoiler, so we're not really going to be getting too far into the plot. But without revealing too much, it follows our main character, whose name is Oliver. And there was a lot that happened in this first issue. It really just set up the backstory behind our entire world. It introduced a few different characters, but it was mainly just Oliver's story. And basically it's set in this world where there's an alternate, like, kind of sub-dimension where a bunch of magical beings live. Oliver hates this place, but he did, like, grow up there, and he was taught magic in that place. There's some sort of, like, elite magic school. I'm forgetting the names of all these things. I just read this, so some of my memories are a little bit blurry about the exact names of all these different things that were introduced. But I thought overall this issue did do a pretty good job of just, like, getting us set up to the final concept that we really get revealed in the last page. I think this is probably, like, the idea that Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman came up with. It seemed like an interesting idea. We really get that explained just, like, straight up in words in Oliver's narration in the last couple of pages. Like I said, non-spoiler, so you do have to read this yourself to really find out what I'm talking about here. But the artwork overall, honestly, I'm not really liking it that much in this first issue. I mean, Ryan Stegman is great, so I expected it to be maybe a little bit better than it was. It might have been the colorist or something, I'm not sure. They were working with some, like, blurry backgrounds when there were things in the foreground. And although I think that can be a pretty cool effect, I just don't really know that it works with Ryan Stegman's art style that much. And I don't think that's ever something that he would do at Marvel, but now that it's creator-owned, he's probably got some more creative freedom. I just didn't really feel that attached to the idea or, like, the actual backbone or history behind any of the world at all, because it was just like this magic school type thing, right? It was almost like Harry Potter, a darker version of that or something, where superheroes were also involved. So that aspect I didn't really like, but the concept, like I said on the last page, really paid off, and I think that's why I'm going to definitely pick up issue number 2. So yeah, writing was fairly well done by Donny Cates, nothing out of the ordinary for him, and the artwork was pretty good. I think sometimes first issues just have to be like this. They have to be a little bit boring, a little bit hard to get through, although this was pretty fun to read in general. I do recommend this. I did enjoy it. That's Vanish issue number 1, and I do always give you guys something out of 10 for these single issue reviews. For this one, I say I'm going to give it probably like a 7.5 out of 10. I'm pretty neutral on this. I did enjoy it, like I said, so that's got to be more than a 5, right? But I think it could have done a little bit better of a job of getting readers more excited right off the bat about these characters, about the whole concept of the world and stuff. That might have just been me though, but I just didn't really find myself that interested until those last few pages that, you know, really paid off. Good quality on this, though. It's worth the price because we've got big creators on this Vanish book. And I'm excited to see what they'll do with this creator-owned title. So what are you guys' thoughts on Vanish issue number 1? If you've already read it, or if you're planning on picking it up, let me know all that down in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy this review, if you want to show a little bit more support to the channel, you can also hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.